how do we get people to buy your products and your services? Well, most people use a funnel for this. What's the best funnel to use, and how can we simplify this process? I'm going to answer those questions starting right now in this series. Welcome to Funnel Secrets, where we will learn how to turn leads into buyers. In this lesson, you will learn what every digital marketer and content creator needs to know whenever they're setting up funnels. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mario. I'm a 22-year naval veteran. I'm the author of 4 books, 3 of which are business books, and I'm the founder and creator of the online business startup university. Now, creating a funnel and using a funnel would be step 3 of the BYOE framework that I teach. And this is going to be more for advanced content creators who've already started creating content. Maybe you already have been trying to figure out how to get more people to your audience or to your products. All you need is a simple funnel that works. And so it's only 2 pages what I'm going to be showing you here for simplicity, but you will need to have a landing page, and I'm going to show you how to do this free using only 2 marketing tools. The only 2 marketing tools that I use is MailChimp for email marketing, and then I use Canva to create a free landing page. I do have something else that I use to create landing pages, but there are so many tools out now. But you could also use Kit, which used to be named ConvertKit, or you can use Constant Contact or HubSpot. It doesn't really matter what you use. They all do the same thing. Really, if you want to keep it simple, you don't even have to use a landing page. You could just have a call to action directly to an opt-in form. But statistically, a landing page does convert better. So I created this image in Canva, and then in MailChimp, I just created a simple opt-in form. And you can use just this one page and send traffic from your content. And I do this often. In the middle of a video, I'll have a call to action, and it says, if you want this book, or if you want this thing, whatever it is of value that I'm teaching on, then go here to get it. And it leads directly to an opt-in page with a similar image of what I was teaching or talking about in that particular video. If you're only building up an audience or an email list, then you could use just the call to action to an email opt-in, and you don't have to worry about the landing page. If it's anything else like a course or a membership or a masterclass or a workshop, then I would advise you to use a landing page, because it's more geared towards conversions. Most people need more information before they buy. Now, you absolutely need to learn about this new rule that Google created from thousands and millions of data points from people that advertise with them and people who go onto their platforms, like they search on Google or they search on YouTube. And they came up with this rule called the 7-11-4 rule. And this rule is very important because it changes the way that people buy. Back in the day, you could run traffic to a webinar and people would buy right away. It was not that hard of a process. You could get a lot more sales a lot more quickly. People are much more skeptical about advertising and sales, and so they need more touch points before they buy. Now, the 7-11-4 rule says that the average person who buys from you needs to consume 7 hours of your content with 11 touch points across 4 platforms. And these 11 touch points could be across email, it could be across social media, and maybe YouTube. It might be a blog or wherever you create content. People want to search you up and see if you are an authority on what you're trying to sell them. I do that when I buy. In this simple process, I'm going to use fashion as an example. If I were a content creator and I was teaching or selling a fashion course or product, then I create a call to action in the middle of that video that says, hey, if you've been having problems with X, which could be something that people in fashion deal with, then I've got 3 tips that's going to help you do X inside this X free guide, free program, free book, whatever it is. You can check it out. It's in the description. And that's the entry into your funnel right there. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. Here's what the page looks like. I created it in Canva for free. On this page are pain points that somebody in fashion would have to go through, the problem that they're facing, and the solution, all on that same page. And it leads to an opt-in where you would get their email address. You can connect this to an opt-in form. That's only 2 components. There's a landing page and then there's an opt-in form. Now, the landing page offers people an opportunity to get more information about you and to go deeper with you. So if you can see on this particular screenshot here, I have a simple landing page, and it calls out attention digital marketers, attention struggling content creators. And then it lists out some pain points. Hey, are you having a problem with getting sales? Are you having a problem with getting leads? If you are, I have this ebook that covers the 4 steps that you need to get sales and to get leads with this proven process. Sign up here to get it. And it's that simple. And then I have some pre-written emails that doesn't have to be a lot of emails that deliver the lead magnet and then that educate them on something else that I sell, like a product or a course that goes deeper. That's it. A landing page to offer people a chance to go deeper with you, an email sign up or an opt-in, and pre-written emails. That's it. So what's the best funnel to use? I get this question a lot. Which should I use, a lead gen funnel? Should I use this? In the previous example, this was just a lead generation funnel. So to find people that are interested in something that you teach or something that you do, and you keep it very simple. I'm going to tell you how you can figure this out in a sec on what is the best funnel to use inside your business. Now, I do talk about this entire process in chapter 4 of my book. And inside it, I teach the BYOE Profit Pathway Framework. And it's just 3 simple steps, actually 4 simple steps. And inside, I also talk about funnels and how you use these different types of funnels inside your business. For a course, you could do the same thing. There could be one landing page to an opt-in for cold traffic, but remember that 7-11-4 rule, how people need to consume more of your content and have more touch points across more platforms. I like to send people some content first before I try to sell to them. I try to educate them. I try to call out their pain points and then give them some ways I can help them with some free content. So I'd use the lead gen funnel and educate them with emails linking to other long form content, like some other videos or something else in my content library that I have to educate them. I truly hope this video is bringing you value. Thanks for watching. If you've been doing what the so-called gurus have been telling you to do and you haven't been seeing results, where it's time for something new. It's time for a different strategy. I'm not a guru. I'm just a person who has been in digital marketing for a while, and I just like helping people, teaching them what I have found that works. People want to learn how to make sales, and one of the major questions that I hear people ask is, why is my growth so slow? It's because you don't have the right strategy and the right plan in place. Maybe you just don't have the right person showing you how to do this stuff the right way from the start. And that's why I wrote this book, because I want to help people like you win. I've studied digital marketing for a while now, and I found that content is king. You're not going to make any money just by telling people to buy my stuff. And that's why inside the book, I cover essential tools that you'll need to deliver quality content that people are going to gravitate towards. I also teach some proven ad testing strategies whenever you do decide to run ads. That's going to help maximize your ROI. Now, I know everyone struggles with these things, but it does not have to be you. There's a better way. I include sales tips and marketing strategies for digital marketers and content creators inside this monthly magazine. That's exclusively for my email community. So the link to get access to both of these is going to be in the description. You get access to me as your online business coach, and I'm excited to help you get to the next level. And now back to the video you were watching. Now, if you want another way to speed up that 7 hours, then you could use a call to action inside your videos to another long form video or something like that, or some other educational content. The first thing you do is ask yourself, what is the goal of this funnel? So is it leads, is it sales, or is it educational? If you want to build up an audience, then you can use that 2-page lead generation example that I just showed you earlier in the video. If you want sales to a course or a membership or a product, you would use that lead gen funnel to get people on your list. And then once they're on your list, you send them emails that's going to educate them, agitate the problem, and send them solution, which is a link to your course or product, the landing page that explains your course or your product. And inside those emails, it should also link to some other educational video content with your course as an end goal. Now, if it's educational content, you don't even have to have a landing page. It can simply just be a link that sends them to another video that educates them on another portion or another part of the problem that you solve that can also lead to the same place. This is why it's so important to have a library of content, and it's what I teach in that BYOE Pathway to Profits framework. And having that content library establishes 2 things. 1, it establishes you as an authority, and 2, you have somewhere to send them to educate them on whatever it is that you're teaching or whatever it is that you do. Here's where we're at. First, you need to define your funnel goals. Do you need leads? Do you need to sell a course or get people to a solution that you offer? And then you need to choose your funnel types. Again, are you trying to gather leads, or are you trying to get people to convert on a landing page? And what's next? Well, you've probably heard of the key stages of awareness, and I like to keep it simple and just break them down into 3 categories. And those categories are awareness, consideration, and conversion. And you need to make content for each one of these different types of stages. And then the next thing you also need to do is map out your customer journey. I like to draw this out on a whiteboard or a piece of paper so that I don't have to think about where I'm sending people or what's the next step. And it'll look a little something like this. This is something I came up with for a new book that I'm writing, for a system and a process that I want to teach people inside the book. But you want to draw this out so that you have an idea of what you're going to create, what you're going to include in the funnel, what you need to create the funnel, what emails you need to write, and then what do you need to have on the landing page. And we'll talk more about this later. There are 3 other videos in this series in which we'll break this down and talk about this a little bit later.